I'm Dr. Alan White here from MassageChairRelief.com, and today is Wednesday, October 21st, and this is our bi-weekly massage chair industry update. We've got a lot of goodies to talk about today. Let's just start off, as we always do, with stock. The black on black Iyashi's back ordered for another 2 to 4 weeks. All the rest are in stock. The Dreamwave, the red Dreamwave was out of stock until this week, so that should be in stock this week. And as far as I know, that is about it for stock issues that we have. Now, we have a couple of, I'm going to spread a couple of rumors right now. I hope you don't mind. Everybody loves a juicy rumor. But one of the rumors that I've heard is that the Dreamwave, the Inada Dreamwave is going to go up in price in February. Now, I can't confirm that, but that's a rumor. And I wouldn't say the rumor if I didn't feel confident telling you that rumor. So anyways, there's just something to chew on if you're thinking about getting a Dreamwave. But you know, Inada's traditionally raised their prices at the beginning of every year. I don't think they did a price increase last year. As a matter of fact, they did not do a price increase this year. But I have a feeling, based on this rumor, that they're going to jump up the price again. I have no idea what the price increase will be. I don't know if it's going to be just on the Dreamwave or other models, but just a little warning, a little rumor, a warning rumor, if that's a thing. Also, I've heard that Infinity is going to be coming out, or Infinite Therapeutics is going to be coming out with 1, maybe 2 new models. Not sure when, but they're working on 1 or 2 models, 1 to 2 models that maybe introduced as early as this quarter, fourth quarter. But again, I'll keep you updated as I hear more, and that's about all I can tell you at this point. Human Touch has come out with 2 new models, and you know what's cool is I went to California yesterday to get an update on the store, and the store is a nightmare. We finally got the plans approved by the owner. I flew down to Southern California yesterday, went to the Cerritos City Hall, submitted our business license application and the business plans, or the remodeled architectural plans, and they tell us there's a 4 to 6 week backlog on getting permits approved. So we're only building 1 wall, and it's not attached, you know, to the ceiling or anything like that. It's a very, very simple remodel. So we're hoping that they'll, you know, kind of lift it to the top of the pile or approve it over the counter. But holy cow, what a nightmare! We were hoping to be open before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and I just deep in my heart hope that we still can be open maybe the first week or 2 of November. But I don't know if this is California or if this is just how life is. But holy mackerel, this has been a pain in the rumpus with the Title 24 and with logistics and backlogs and oh my goodness. But anyways, where was I going with that? Oh, anyway, so I was down in California yesterday, and the first thing I did after I left the airport was I drove over to Human Touch because they've got 2 new models I wanted to check out. One is called the Navitas Sleep, which is a chair that was built with Human Touch by Johnson Wellness. And if you remember, I used to carry the Johnson Wellness chairs, the J68, the 58, and 38, or whatever it was. I can't even remember all the models. But one of those chairs has been rebranded as the Apex Regent that Osaki sells. But and that chair hasn't changed. I think that was the original J6800. But Human Touch has gone kind of in with Johnson Wellness to create a new model called the Navitas Sleep, and I sat in it yesterday, and I liked it. It was a nice chair, and you know, I wrote some notes about it. But the thing that kind of impressed me about it, it had like 36. It had like 36 different programs, and then it also had calf rollers. Now, these rollers are not like the Ultra rollers, where it's like a little dialing roller behind the back of the calf. This is like rollers that go up and down the length of your calf, and maybe even a little bit into the Achilles tendon. On both legs, on both sides of both legs. It was pretty impressive. It's a nice looking chair. The Johnson chairs are designed and engineered by ex-Panasonic, Fujiyoki, and Inada people. So there's Japanese brains behind these chairs from Osaka, which just happens to be the same place where Inada manufactures their chairs. But in Osaka is where all the designing and engineering go on. And there's a lot of Taiwanese imported parts, but the chair is assembled in China. I learned all this yesterday because I thought the chairs were assembled in Taiwan. A lot of the electronic components, it kind of reminded me of Luraco, how Luraco has their iRobotics 7, which is a U.S. made, touted as a U.S. made chair, but it has some imported Taiwanese parts. But all the electronics, all the software, all the programming, all the engineering, all the design is all done here in the U.S. in Dallas. Well, that's kind of how it is with this Navitas Sleep from Human Touch. It is a Japanese designed and engineered. A lot of the components, electronic components, and the fine tuning programming components are all done in Taiwan, and a lot of the more inert pieces are made in China, like the body and the motors and the frame and things like that. So anyway, so it's considered made in China, but there's a history to it. It's like the Panasonic. The Panasonics are designed and engineered in Japan, but manufactured in China for cost, to have cheaper cost. It has shoulder and hip airbags. It has it has memory profiles, so you can memorize up to 8 profiles. If you want to remember a program that you customize for yourself and memorize it, you can remember up to 8 of those. But anyways, that's a pretty doggone cool chair. I liked it. Nice looking chair. It's a more simplistic, modern. It's a simple, modern looking chair. Very nice chair. I rather enjoyed that chair. It had a good neck massage. Has 3D rollers. A nice touchscreen remote control, or actually not a touchscreen. It has a nice display, but the buttons it's a very simple remote control. And they also have a new 0G 5.0. Now they have the 2.0, the 4.0, and the 5.0, and I think they're taking away the 2.0, and I think they have plans of doing the same with the 4.0. So the 5.0, which incidentally is the same cost as the 4.0, but it's an upgraded chair. And what it has, it doesn't have the ottoman that goes underneath the seat like the 4.0, but it has a rotating ottoman, but the ottoman is extendable, so you can push it out with your legs. So for a taller body with taller legs, you can make this chair fit. But the ottoman rotates under like the 4.0, but it doesn't slide under the seat, but when it retracts, it almost retracts flush with the front of the seat. So it still doesn't take up a lot of space. It's a little wider, a little bigger chair. Oh, and it has the flex, what do they call it? The Flex Glide Orbital Roller Massage, which instead of having rollers, it has balls that kind of roll and do all different kinds of motions. It's the same roller technology that the HT Bali has, which is one of their newer models that we have in our showroom as well. So it has a more sophisticated roller system than the 4.0, and the 5.0 also has what the Whole Body 7.1 had, which I talked about in a previous video, which it has a warm air system, a patented warm air circulation system in the back, so your whole back gets warm, and it's a nice warmth. I tried it yesterday. It's very, very nice. Has paddles in the calves, foot rollers, just like the 4.0. Has a good lower neck massage. The upper neck massage was a little weak, but when I went to the manual settings and moved it up, it did a better job on the upper neck. But I did find myself sliding down a little bit to get the top of the neck massaged. Great low back massage. Oh, and this one does a good trap massage. It was very Panasonic MA73 like. It kind of came up the shoulders, almost went all the way over the shoulders, but it hit the top of the levators and hit the back of the traps, and it did a good job. It was a strong shoulder massage and lower neck massage. Very good. Anyways, okay, I probably went on too long on that, but anyways, that's what's cooking from Human Touch. And the other new model that's coming out is and I wrote about it on the blog, and I'll try to see if I can find. Oh yeah, this is called the Titan Pro Executive, and the people at Titan really like this chair. It's priced at $29.95. Osaki Titan Apex, same company, $29.95. So it's the same price as like the Ultra or the Titan 8400. But it's a chair they're quite high about, and they like it, and they think it's a better chair than the OS 4000T. It's got mechanical foot rollers. It's got movable shoulder pads up or down, so you can take them out of the picture altogether if you don't want to use them. It has smartphone apps, Bluetooth connectivity. It's got heat in the low back and in the feet. It has 61 airbags. It has a memory function, which we just talked about on that Human Touch chair. Has 3D rollers, which the 4000 doesn't have, the Ultra doesn't have, nor does the 8400 have, and it fits people up to 6 feet 4 inches tall. Anyways, that is a nice chair, and they're quite high about that chair at Osaki Titan. So we'll probably have that one in our California showroom when it comes due, but I just wanted to let you know about that. I gave you the store update already. We have some new YouTube videos up, a couple of new patient. That's the chiropractor in me talking. We have a couple of customer interviews. Reed Wilmore and Ron Sibila, good interviews. They talk about their chairs. One chair was the iRobotic 7. The other chair was the Ultra. Good interviews to learn about those chairs and about their experience with buying them. We also have a new, I think the Apex Ultra calf roller videos up. I think, and I did a blog post about 2 years ago. I think it was about 2 years ago. I posted a 3-part video series on the history of massage chairs in Japan, and it was I posted on my website. It was a link to the YouTube videos, but it was not long after that it was taken down. Well, it is resurfaced now as it's like a 1.5 hour. They've compiled all 3 videos into one. And it's the same guy, the same news agency that did this documentary on the history of massage chairs, but it is cool. And if you have the patience to go through it, and they actually did change a number of things in it. So maybe they took it down because they needed to make some editorial changes or some factual changes. But they have changed it. But I posted on October 6th. So if you go to my blog, you can see it there. But that is a cool, if you're interested in this kind of stuff like I am, you'll dig the video. It gives you the history of the massage chairs, you know, how big of a part they are of the Asian culture, particularly Japanese or in Japan. But it is pretty cool. So if you're real, well, let's see, there's foodies. I guess you'd be a massage cherry or something. I don't know what it is, but I don't know what you'd call us. But those of us that are kind of hip on all the details of massage chair business, take a look at the video. You'll enjoy it. It is cool, in my humble opinion. Okay, I told you about the back orders, store update. I gave you that, and I wish I could tell you more definitively what's going on there. We are hiring another part-time person. I have a manager for that store, great guy named Michael Nguyen, and great guy. I met with him again yesterday. Every time I go down there, I meet with him, and he's been waiting patiently for this store to open, as we all have. But great guy, and he will be my representative in that store, representing our company in that store, and I find him to be a very worthy and good, integrous fellow, and I think he will represent our brand and our reputation very, very well, my name and our reputation very well. But we need another person to work part-time. It would be about probably 25 hours. You know, it's a part-time job. It'll be a wage plus good commissions, healthy commissions on the chair sale. So if anybody's interested, or you know of anybody that's interested, have them reach out to me, either call me or email me or whatnot. We'd be happy to talk to them. Well, I think that is just about it. I haven't heard anything on the research studies. I know they're still tabulating the data from that first study, and they're getting some help from another individual that does data analysis. So I don't have much to report there. I did get a phone call from a massage chair company that typically does their own marketing, and they've been doing it for years. They sold the owner of the company sold it to another company, and they're looking to expand their presence in the market. So we may be carrying that. They emailed me, or actually called me in person and asked me if I wanted to carry their chairs. It's a name that I'm very familiar with, and I won't mention. I cannot remember if they gave me the go-ahead to say anything about it. But when I hear back from them on a proposal, and it's a done deal, I'll let you know about these chairs. But they're a chair that's been in the market for a while, but has been pretty much just sold privately by this guy who did it himself, and did a decent job over the years, because he's been in business for, boy, longer than I have, so longer than 10 years, maybe 12, 13 years. So anyways, but I'll let you know if I hear more about that. Well, that's just about it for this week. If you have any questions, feel free to call me, 888-259-5380. And let me know if I can help you in any way, understanding what chair to get. If you have any questions about chairs, whatnot. If you found the video helpful, please feel free to thumbs up, like us on our YouTube channel, share us on your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus accounts to help us spread the word about massage chairs. We do appreciate that. But I'm Dr. Alan Whiter from MassageChairLeaf.com, and I will see you again in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.